I hear the voices inside my head, the voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
There we go. Can you hear me now? Hey, Dalen, Sarah, Vexing, Marty, the Marine's daughter. Oh, we're still doing it. The fundraiser actually has been going for days and won't end until the 31st, but I have it set for when BJ will be out of jail, so. Hey, Cassius, Glitter. Hey, Cassie. Yeah, so the 22nd at 7 p.m. Central, we'll be doing that. Hey, Sabrina. Good to see you. Hey, Hippie. Hey, Pantera. Cassie, Anita. Cool Gamer. Hippie Soul. Mandy. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mir. I'm not going to keep y'all too late tonight. I know there's a few other people that got shows going on, but when is there not? Now, let me see. The copy I have of this post, it's since been deleted. But the copy I have is very blurry, but some of y'all, a lot of y'all know who, I mean, a bunch of people got a hold of me and was like, this is crazy. And then we had the haters, for whatever purpose, taking it onto their channels and then even saying I wrote that, which is crazy. So I'm going to pull up the post. It is going to be blurry, but I'm going to take my time and read it. Hey, Charm. Hey, Gator Girl. I was going to text you after this, make sure everything's okay and that you're doing well. Hey, Brandy. Heidi, good to see you. Good to see everyone. All right, let me find the copy I have. Well, actually, I have several, but everyone trying to pause quick and take a picture. Who's got the best copy? It's going to be probably this one. So, actually, hold on. Yeah, I don't know who posted this, but it can't be a real friend of the family's, because if it were, well, we're gonna go through it. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Piggytail. Stacy. I know, Cursed with Curiosity. I know a lot of people were waiting for me, and I just left it alone for the last 2 days. But I was like, fuck this. I had enough people to ask me. I was like, yeah, we better go through it then. Okay, so just give me a second here. Okay, and let me pull that up. Oh, shit. Okay, I can't go in there. Oh, I got an idea. Hold up, wait a minute. We'll do this. All right, I community post it for a second, and then now we can pull it up. Like I said, it's going to be blurry, but I'll read through it. Hopefully you can make out some of it. You'll have to probably enlarge it later, like pause it and take a screenshot of your own or whatever, however you want to do it. But like I said, it's since been deleted. It got deleted, I believe, yesterday, because I was telling people, like, this looks bad. Like, this looks really, really bad. Plus, it's not anything. I don't believe what's being said. Neither does Mark. It's not anything that I have ever I've been doing this since day one. up close and personal, and no way has any of that. There's just no way. I think Danny is more involved, but I do not believe that he sexually assaulted Quentin. Like, I'm even saying that. Y'all know how I feel about Danny having more involvement, but I do not believe. This is all different things that they have seen themselves or that they've heard on shows. You can tell how it's written because it says, okay, we'll go through it. Am I sharing my screen? No. Okay. Hey, Ella. Hi, Zena. Hi, everyone coming in. Okay, so we'll share the screen. Again, it's blurry, but I'm going to read it. If I click on it, does it go any better? Not really. Okay. All right. So, well, there is a name on it. Well, this person, if this is to be believed, just implicated themselves in watching abuse happen and not doing anything about it. But we'll get through that. Okay, it says, I am a friend of the family. My identity is being concealed for my safety and for my family. I met Quentin a few months ago. Okay, so this is not worried about yours or your family's safety. When you're going on Facebook and posting this, and there's a freaking name under it, I don't know what that means, but anyway, it says the location and the name of the person. All right. Well, it says Quentin had long hair and a diaper that never fit him right. All right. Well, we know he had kind of longer hair. Not, I mean, I wouldn't say too long, but we know that. We've seen the pictures, right? The diapers, I wouldn't necessarily, like, I don't know. I'd have to go back and really pay attention to his diaper on him. It, to me, looked fine, especially when boys are growing and very active toddlers. You don't want too tight of diapers around their legs, giving them rashes and shit. Anyway, that's just me. So Quentin had long hair and a diaper that never fit him right. If Q showed love to Danny, oh, trigger warning, this talks about sexual child abuse, okay? Like sexual child abuse between, well, the whole thing on Quentin. So trigger warning. Leilani used to physically hit him for trying to get her man. Okay, listen. Leilani's got problems, okay? But I don't believe that. I don't know her well enough, nor have I witnessed her with Quentin, you know, enough other than family videos that I've gotten to see and things like that. But I don't know if I believe that part. I mean, okay. Quentin, if Q showed love to Danny, Leilani used to physically hit him for trying to get her man. I'll get into what she used to do to him. She said she didn't like him as opposed to Zane. Well, that's been rumored going around for how long? So that's not even like something that's new. Neither is the long hair or the diaper thing. This is all shit that any one of us can see, right? Now that I'm reading off here, let me pull my chat up. Like, this is just someone trying to get attention, some fucking troll who got a part of the group. Thank you, Pigtail, for being a member for 9 months. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, now I can see the chat now. Hey, lady. Hey, everyone coming in. Cassie, Frankie. Sounds like it's written by someone who only knows what's been that's exactly what I think. Okay. Okay, Zane, because he was annoying and she hated how he was bow-legged. She said it was him trying to look sexual for Danny. I don't fucking believe that at all. Like I said, it's very clear to the world at this point. Hey, Mamita, Patty Ponytail, High Priestess. Hi, everyone. I don't believe that part. Again, I believe Leilani's got some mental issues. She is fucked up, right? But I don't see that. That's not from my involvement with everybody. I don't think that even I can believe that. Hey, Brandy. Yeah, they're reaching. All also been rumors by all of the haters that have always hated everyone in the family, not just Leilani, but Billy and everybody else, right? Hey, Pixie. So yeah, this is all a very big stretch, but it gets even worse because this person implicates them in not even helping Quentin, so it's crazy. Okay, so she said it was him trying to look sexual to Danny. Apparently, Quentin would try to spread his butt in front of them a lot, and it would enrage her because Danny thought it was cute. Leilani thought it was Quentin trying to show off. She didn't understand he was a baby and a boy. Okay, hey Lana, is she saying the baby was trying to be sexual to the boyfriend? I don't understand what's happening. Yes, that's what they're saying. Is no, yeah, that they're saying in this that Leilani believed that Quentin at 20 months old was trying to walk bow-legged to stick his butt out to be sexual for Danny. As I mean, get the fuck out of here. I'll repeat it. Hey, Dr. Phil. Hey, Fairy. Leilani's got some fucking issues, okay? But that I do not believe at all. This is someone that just posted this because they knew certain people would take this and run with it, and they did. Hey, Wandering Hearts, it is fucking sick. I honestly left it alone because I was like, I shouldn't even have to address that because it's quite obvious this is just a troll putting it out there. On Quentin's page, by the way, that was made in memory of Quentin, put this out there acting like a family friend. But you want to conceal your fucking privacy and all that. Like, what? No. Then you wouldn't have gone onto a public platform at all and said any of this bullshit. So I know exactly what this is meant to do. Okay, so okay, trigger warning. Apparently Quentin would try to spread his butt in front of them a lot, and it would enrage Leilani because Danny thought it was cute. Leilani thought it was Quentin trying to show off. She didn't understand he was a baby and a boy. Everyone in that house knew she used to hit on all of the kids, but especially Quentin. So everyone in that house, this is implicating the entire family, not just Leilani, but everyone who's been in that house, including the supposed friend who wrote this, who claimed she was in that house. Right? It is sick. It is. Yeah. I mean, pretty fucked up to even post something like this, right? Okay, so everyone in the house knew she used to hit on all of the kids, especially Quentin. If you notice, his eyes are crossed in some pictures. That was inflicted and not how his eyes were naturally. Again, another rumor that, because I've seen many pictures, including baby pictures, where sometimes it looks like he goes cross-eyed. But with kids and toddlers as they're growing to about like age 5, that sometimes that happens, and they can, those are issues that can sometimes be fixed. Hey, Dr. Phil. Hey, Unique. But anyway, hey, Fairy Dust. Okay, so that was inflicted and not how his eyes were naturally. This is the hardest part, but has to be said. He was deprived of food and clothes. If you notice, he just has a diaper on in most pics. I'm going to tell you right now, most pictures have not been released publicly. Some have, but most, no, have not. Not right now, not yet. But let me tell you, I have a bunch of pictures that have not been released publicly. I have a bunch of home videos that have not been released publicly. And absolutely, he's in clothes. And a lot of times he's in diapers. The kid was 20 months old. Who's a parent, a mother of a toddler, and could keep clothes on their kid from the age of like 1 to, especially a younger boy? It's hard. You can't keep shit on toddlers. Exactly, Fairy Dust. Exactly. So again, just more bullshit with that. Okay. Oh, and by the way, we know that Leilani didn't, Billy was the one buying everything for these kids. And we've seen tons of pictures. We've seen the setup. Are we supposed to believe that Billy Joe made sure that that house had all of them toys and play areas and all of that, but didn't buy clothes for her grandkids? The fuck out of here. Hey, Rogue Vixen. I can't even keep clothes on myself when I get home. I hate clothes, right? That's how we are. Yep. We put clothes on to go out in public, but at home we're in our pajamas or yeah. I don't really like clothes either. Except for it's fucking cold here in Canada, so they're muted. Okay. Okay, so Leilani refused to buy him clothes. Well, I know Billy bought him clothes, so that makes no sense. Because she claimed he was an ugly rat that needs to be shot like Bubba's deers. What the fuck? These are not my words. Let me make that clear. He was hit one time with a water bottle. Again, trigger warning, everyone. Hey, Carrie. Hi, everyone coming in. Trigger warning. He was hit one time with a water bottle and a TV remote. After he was hit, he would always laugh and smile to not get hit again. Sadly, it never worked out for him because if they saw him smile after learning his butt, I think they mean beating his butt and face up, he would get put in a closet and Danny or Leilani would slap him with a belt. Okay, you were there. You witnessed enough to write this bullshit of a post, right? To get people talking. But you can't say if it was Danny or Leilani. Which was it? Danny or Leilani? Because here you don't know. You're giving a 50-50 guess here on who it would have been. Danny or Leilani. Oh, shit. Well, couldn't get that one wrong, could you? Exactly, Mamita. And we're going to get there because as this letter gets even worse, you'll see how this person puts himself in that house witnessing this. But what the fuck did they do then to save Quentin? Nothing. So lock this person up too then. If this is a legit thing, we're supposed to believe this is true, which I fucking don't. And I would not come on here and tell you all this. I wouldn't say that I didn't believe this is real. If I thought that this shit was real and I've been lied to, I would have to use my platform to make sure you guys know the truth. But that's not the case. Again, I'll repeat. What happened was fucked up. I can understand the people who think it was preventable, but with what I have learned, I honestly don't think it was preventable because I used to say that too before I started talking to Billy. But I learned a lot more, including other plans that were in place because the other babysitter that's running around the media now, just the babysitter, wasn't going to be the long-term nanny either. There was a new nanny that was supposed to start in just a few days before or after this happened. Weird. Again, wonder why I always thought a little more into the nanny because she was about to not be the nanny for those kids. Okay. Okay, Leilani, okay. He was hit one time with a water bottle on a TV remote. Okay. It would be Danny or Leilani who would slap him with a belt. Again, which one? Danny or Leilani? Like, the belt was covered with a towel to prevent scars. Okay, so this person knows all of this kind of information, including that the belt was covered with a towel to prevent scars. But what did they do to get Quentin out of there, right? The belt was covered with a towel to prevent scars. He would hold a toy when he got hit, and he screamed most of the time. You can hear it in the background of that house as it wasn't that big. That house actually is kind of, well, it's definitely bigger than the house we're in. So, okay. She used to grab him by the hair or legs or ankles and pick him up and pretend like she was going to slam him across the wall. He was scared and he peed himself one time on Leilani's hand because apparently he was naked. Apparently? What do you mean apparently? Do you not know? Because if you don't know, why are you even writing this? Is it apparently he was naked or he was naked? Because you were there and witnessed, right? So apparently, Danny or Leilani, like, come on, y'all. She got the remote and slapped him with it in both eyes and his teeth. Quentin would have accidents a lot in his bed because he was scared of being hit, and it was a reaction whenever anyone visited him. Well, did he get hit and scream and cry, or did he get hit and laugh? Because up above it says he would laugh and smile after, and it would get him locked in a closet. Now he was screaming and crying when he got hit. So which one was it? And yes, it does fucking matter, because within this one post, the story's fucking changing. This person's very disturbed, but that's a hater for you. Quentin would have accidents a lot in his bed because he was scared of being hit, and it was a reaction whenever anyone visited him. Quentin was abused really, really bad. He was my monkey too, and we watched Paw Patrol together. All right, guess what? He liked a lot more than just Paw Patrol. I've heard of the shows that, you know, Leilani alleged to have a hard time watching before she went to jail because it reminded her. And not, it was Paw Patrol 1, but there was other cartoons too. So the Paw Patrol is what's very well known, you know, publicly to all of us that he loved, right? So of course that's all they listed. So again, he was my monkey too, and we watched Paw Patrol together. So this person was there in the house. You were there around this, witnessing this, and you didn't call 911, or I don't know. If I witnessed that shit, I'd be getting a kidnapping charge, because I would take that child and run to a police station with it. Like, I'd probably get in trouble for kidnapping a child, even though I was going right to a police station. If I witnessed this kind of shit going on, are you kidding me? You didn't do anything? No, instead you just come over and keep visiting and being friends of this family that you're saying is all involved. They all was there and could hear it, because the house wasn't that small. The whole house, everyone in the house could hear it, right? So some good friend of Billy's you are, because you're implicating her right now. Dumbass. Thank you, Cotton Candy Boobs. Hey, Erica. Alex, I miss you too, boo. Living the best life. My son has Asperger's, super typical for autistic boys to be in diapers. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, but I have 4 kids. And yeah, my boys were ones to rip his clothes off all the time. Well, we had also an outdoor pool, so he would always, and we had one old lady neighbor actually try to call the police once, because my son, who was like maybe 2, he'd take his diaper off at the pool, you know. And the one old lady, she actually told the cop to come out, and the cop just laughed, and he was like, "Ma'am, it's a boy." And he's like, "What do you want her to do? Duct tape his diaper on him?" You know, typical little toddler boy, little toddler kids, okay? Toddler kids, because at that age, yeah, good luck. Living the best life, I don't think that even matters. Big Tail Sally. Okay, let's try and finish this one out. Okay. He was my monkey too, and we watched Paw Patrol together. I am a family friend, and that's all the information I have. Leilani definitely did it, and so did Danny, and everyone in that house. Some family friend, huh? Because you're saying everyone in that house. That's Billy's house. So are you a family friend? I don't think so. You keep throwing that in there because you think that people will take it as more credible. But this is some bullshit. Leilani definitely did this, and so did Danny, and everyone in that house. Everyone in that house. I had thoughts of sexual abuse too, as Leilani used to accuse Quentin of, in her words, giving his butthole up to Danny and his small wiener. What the fuck? That's a lie. I heard she got a Vienna sausage and laughed and said Quentin would scream if he had that, as she could take whatever man wanted to use her holes. Come on. Are you kidding me? The one that doesn't, this is someone drunk writing this. It has to be. They're a reason the babysitter he used to always flee to. The 20-month-old used to always flee to the babysitters. Even the babysitter never said that. So Quentin used to always run away over to the babysitter's house because even she hasn't said that. That was his safe place. He was molested. Okay, you said up here, I had thoughts of, let's see. I had thoughts of sexual abuse too. So you had thoughts to he was molested. So you thought there was molesting. And in just a couple sentence turns to he was for sure molested. Hey, Angie. Beat terribly and neglected and died a tragic way. Ellie needs to look into Leilani selling Quentin for dope. She said that she used to get $200 for renting Quentin out to a drug dealer for an hour. When did she say that? Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Phoenix. Right? No, I mean, this is fake as fuck, but you would think that they would go to the law with this if they were saying something legit, right? Not make a Facebook posting. Fucking crazy. She said that she used to get $200 for renting Quentin out to a drug dealer for an hour. That Quentin used to go and then get dropped off. I think that's why she used to get suspicious of Quentin sleeping with Danny. But in reality, Danny was just comforting Quentin. All right, well, up here you said Danny and Leilani were beating him. You just said right here, you know he was being molested. You said Danny or Leilani was beating him with a belt, but covered it with a towel. So which is it? Because in this one post, it goes so fucking back and forth. I honestly can't understand. I shouldn't even have to address this. This is bullshit. Hey, Yanni. I didn't see you, but I see Mamita saying hi to you. Hey, Jaded. Yeah, so, y'all. I mean, what the freak? Now, to even go on further, you got dumbasses like Prayer Garden saying she believes I wrote this. For one, for the past 20 months, I've been here in Canada, and y'all know that. When the fuck have I ever been to Quentin's house to watch Paw Patrol with him? Get the fuck out of here. Why would I write this? And also, Cher wrote it. The fucking person's name is right there. Get the fuck out of here. After dark, cop crime. My niece runs around with just her. Yeah, it's very much normal for that age. Not to mention they're in Georgia, so it's fairly nice weather there, like most of the time, right? What do you think about this post? I know I read it to Mark last night. He right away he was like, "That's stupid."
It is. It's a lie, and the person who wrote it is seriously demented.
Yeah. So if this is supposed to be true, it should never have been posted on Facebook. First of all, it should have went right to the law because there is an open, like it's still an investigation going on, right? So that should have been sent to the law. Hey, Ann. And also, they're incriminating themselves for watching abuse and stuff happen.
Yeah.
They were there. They witnessed all this happening to know that there was a belt covered with a towel and to know that, they would joke about the Vienna sausage or whatever. I'm sorry. I'll repeat again. 100% Leilani's got fucking issues. But I don't believe anything that's written in this post. I also don't believe that it was a family friend that wrote this post and continued about 3 times in this post to continue saying they are a family friend. Don't say you're a family friend because a family friend wouldn't post this shit. You would have went right to the law if you cared so much about what you say is your monkey too. Right? You cared about him too. You watch Paw Patrol together. Oh my God, because that hasn't been out in the media 100 fucking times. Like, get real. That's not a friend. You did nothing to protect Quentin. So if we are to believe this, and this is to be true, the friend writing this is a very shitty human who allowed the abuse to go on to Quentin and did nothing to save him. Or this is a bullshit post, which is what I'm leaning with. It was never a family friend. They just said that to be taken as more credible. And because they knew that some of the haters would take it and run with it and go post it all around the YouTubes. And they did. And guess who were the ones to post it? The fucking haters who always incriminated the entire family. Imagine that. Imagine that about as soon as this was posted, you got people like Prayer Garden out taking this and making live streams with it. And then saying and implicating me as writing that. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly. Posting with a fake account doesn't mean that the police cannot track you. Exactly. That should never have been posted on Facebook. This was posted on Facebook just to feed the trolls, really.
Yeah. It happens in every single case. There's always this family friend or someone who knew them. They knew that Summer was being abused. They saw it. They knew that.
Right.
Monkey Vaughn, like all these kids.
They watched it. They were there. They witnessed it. Well, what the fuck did you do then? Because I'd much rather take a kidnapping charge and showing up at the police station or a church or a fire hall or something with, these kids, I just watched this kid get whooped with a belt. I just watched Leilani almost try to choke slam him to a wall naked. I watched them joking about him giving up his butthole. Like, I'd much rather get in trouble for taking the child to safety than leaving the child in that house. But I don't know, continue being a family friend and going there and watching Paw Patrol with him. Yeah, good fucking friend you sound like. What sucks is I think I know who wrote this. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But I think I know who wrote this. And that's unfortunate. And I really wish they didn't. But, yeah. You got anything to say, baby?
I'm just surprised how many people take this for truth.
Yeah, I was getting blown up yesterday.
The poster contradicts themselves, I don't know how many times in this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so obviously made up. Like, this is months after Quentin went missing.
Yeah, why would you say this now?
Now?
Yeah. Why didn't this come out then before? Yeah, because it's. I mean, January 5th is going to be 3 months. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And you're just saying this now? Sick.
Someone just trying to be relevant.
Yeah, it is clearly fake, but some people will believe it, especially when you've got other creators taking it and making streams about it and trying to use it for content. They're going to chop it up and splice it as many times as they can. But come on, the people supporting those kind of creators, I honestly just feel bad for them after a certain point, because I'm like, how the fuck, like, if you actually believe that and you can't see how many times in this one post the story changed and how they clearly said, oh, it was for sure Danny and Leilani, oh, it was for sure this. I believe that there was molesting going on to there was molestation. What the fuck? Danny or Leilani. Well, shit. You got it 50-50 there because you knew nobody else was home. Danny or Leilani. Gee. It's kind of like the one sidekick that gives every fucking way that could possibly be. That way when the case is solved, they'll be like, see, I told you. I told you I got it right. Yeah, that was one of the fucking 30 theories that you gave. Reverend. Family friend might ask, you'd be forced to take action. Right. Or if you care about Quentin so much, say you're a family friend. But it says Quentin was my monkey too. Okay. Well, why didn't you do anything about it then? Oh,
Yeah, why'd you
Juanita.
allow this to happen?
Mamita. That's another one. That's another one. Not who I was referencing, but that's for sure another one.
Mhm.
She took that poor chihuahua out, searching the hot Tennessees. Oh, my word.
Jesus, take the wheel. Yep.
You got to sort of. Oh,
Jesus,
man.
take the internet.
We're going to have to do a hot topics on that one because I went hard after her and people gave me so much shit. she used people's donations, bought a chihuahua, and then said, I'll stay here as long as people are paying whatever. I'm like, are you kidding me? Then you got the other psychic who changed her $10,000 GoFundMe to $115,000 GoFundMe to get a fucking van to go to the locations. Well, we could have raised money for her to go to the locations, because everyone loved this psychic so much, loves her so much. People would have paid for her to get there. She didn't need to wait for no, but she was too scared to go to the actual locations, I think, or I don't know why she never did. But fucking Dolly Vision got a freaking camper and truck to go to the places and scream at people's houses before she did. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm done ever. I'm done with them. That's a whole hot topic situation. Shugga boom boom. I remember both of those situations to play the guessing game. Yeah. Well, what they do is they take theories from all of us that they buddy up with, and then they do these readings and stuff. But how many fucking readings are you gonna do on the same case? Like, why do you got to do 20 readings on the same case? Are you saying you don't trust your first 19 readings on it? You know what I'm saying? What really got me though was when she told everyone she could see the people, but her spirits are protecting her from seeing the face. But it's a man, but they can't see the face. The spirits are protecting her. Number one fucking way of knowing a fraudulent psychic is when they pull that shit. Oh, the spirits are protecting. Really? God gifted you with this gift, but he ain't going to let you see who the bad guy is? Then what good is your gift then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no. Well, that jaded me towards psychics, not gonna lie. Exactly, Dane Love. That could be true. Now, I have to say though, I do believe in the gift. I do believe in some people have that gift. But those people, I would feel like I would believe in them a lot more, because if I had that gift, I wouldn't charge families hundreds of dollars. Families that weren't high profile, that is. Yeah, let me correct that. Families that she said she would help that are not high profile, she wanted to charge and kept changing the price and didn't have the time for, but did a million things on summer wells. Nobody was paying her for those readings. Oh, that's right. The YouTube was, the Cash Apps, the PayPals, the GoFundMe. So that's right. That's why she doesn't have time for non-high profile cases. Okay. Well, another reason why I said adios, Reverend. Wandering Hearts. I know I saw you earlier. I don't know if I said hello to you though. Hey, Andrea. Glitter Witch, you see things in dreams sometimes before they happen. Me too. That's kind of completely different. I don't know. I can't really explain that. It's like a level of almost deja vu, but I've had that happen. Hey, Channel Surfer. Hey, Squid. Even in Tylee JJ's case, she had thousands of guesses, so of course she got one right. Well, there's a few. I think that she got some like behind the scenes information from somebody, to be honest. But yeah. And you'll notice the other guesses to seem to disappear if she gets on the nose of some or gets any kind of news. But the other thing too is she always was worried about reward money. I do not know a single case that has ever paid out reward money.
Yeah.
Ever. And I know she tried. She was very pissed. She wanted the reward money for JJ and Tylee's case. She tried to get the reward money. In a couple cases, she does cases that have reward funds, and she does try to get the reward money. She absolutely tried, and that's her own words to me. She tried, and she was getting frustrated that they wouldn't give her. And her words to me were, if psychics can't get reward money, there's no prayer of anyone else getting reward money. Hey, T. Hester, I would love to know if Mary is still out since she lost her job while protesting outside. Well, you know, I don't really say much on Mary because, well, I don't know if I'm not going to really, it's not really for me to say, but I know that like Billy and Tommy feels bad. The family feels bad for, you know, they think that some of the protesters fell into the hype of a bunch of YouTubers. So, I know that Billy had just told me to pray for Mary. So you've never heard me really, like I've said some stuff, but I think that at least right now in time, it's a lot of more wear on the family to go after someone like that, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I will also have dreams of things happening before happening, or sometimes we'll see them before they happen, although I don't have control of any of it. Right, Sunshine? I think many of us have that. That's pretty normal. That's a lot different than what, you know, some people be feeding us on here saying that they're, you know, psychic mediums and that. Or sometimes they say they're everything. They're psychic, they're medium, they're clairvoyant. Okay, so you're everything. I didn't know God gives everyone like all those gifts. Usually it's like one or the other or something, or maybe like two of them. Everything. And then for people to call themselves a reverend made me laugh because she'd cuss all the time, and she cussed at me and threatened me. You're going to take all that. I withdraw my allowance of you using my stuff. I'm like, you gave me permission before, so if you go to strike it, I'm just going to send YouTube the text messages where you approved me at that time to use it, and that's all that matters. You can't say I can't use it when it's been a year and a half now. Oh, I'm going to strike you from a year and a half ago. No, you can't do that because I'm just going to show where I had the permission to use it, and then you're going to get in trouble for false striking and possibly lose your channel. Ivory, are you serious? That's been said so many times. I don't know if I believe that. Let's see.
Oh, I heard that a while ago.
Yeah, that was like a week ago that happened.
No longer, even.
Yeah. But I could have swore he was just live. So what did he get? What did he not show? Yeah, he was live 10 hours ago. So he got arrested after that? Yeah, I don't know. Unless we can prove that. Oh, you saw that on another channel? That might be old. That might be old. Unless it's happened now twice in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah. You had a dream vision, and I believe it 100% to be true. Casey Anthony drugged her daughter twice the day she took her into the woods. The vivid dream I had 1 week prior is crazy. Oh, interesting. Oh, today was his court date with Savage. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, he'd be some stupid to continue not showing up to these court dates.
Oh, he's not a bright person.
Yeah.
That much is very, very clear.
Yeah.
The little bit that I've seen is just holy.
Yeah. You're going to check on savages. Okay. Well, yeah, now we got to know. I'm going to let Mr. take over for a minute here. Well, now I'm waiting for Mamita, but
I'll keep you posted.
oh, interesting. We'll do more Anthony discussion tomorrow night, guys. I was not going to really address this whole post thing. I thought it would be pretty clear. Savage hasn't posted anything about it. Well, she would. For sure, if that happened, she'd probably make a post about it, poking fun at him or something. I think, maybe. I don't know. When people post that, please make sure you can direct us to some kind of proof. Just because I don't want us to, oh, let's throw this in the chat. And you probably meant, like you said, you just saw it on another channel. So I'm not dogging you, but just, yeah, before going around and saying shit like that, do a quick little Google for his name and arrest, and it'll pop up. His mugshot will pop up, whatever. Thanks, Ann. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't want to. I mean, that would make me laugh, but at the same time, to be honest, I don't really give a shit either. I don't watch Dolly every day. I don't watch Molly every day. I mean, I catch the clip channels that make me go back and look at shit. Of course, for the hot topics, it's fun. But what Dolly's doing, or what the other YouTubers, legal issues they get in with each other and go real life with each other, like, they're doing all that. I'm in the background ordering coffins for babies. You know what I mean? I'm helping families at least just hear them while they cry and have mental breakdowns. Like, I don't got time for, did Dolly make it to court? Is Dolly's foot black? I don't. It's funny sometimes. I'll look into that shit when we're doing like hot topics, but I get dogged so much and so much shit that's not true said about me. I don't want to do the same. You know what I mean? So I'll definitely be looking to see, did he not show up to court? Because that's funny. And then we'll plan a hot topics and we'll talk about it. Which we do got to do another hot topics. We should. Holiday hot topics, because these freaking tragedy pimps on here and most other people are losing their ever-loving minds. And it's sad with some of them. With some of them, it's just fucking funny. I mean, shit, some of it's just fucking funny. But I'm not gonna lie, that Michelle Goes Live girl, that's scary. Like, she's actually scary, mentally unstable. And I actually am worried she's gonna try and move some other YouTubers in that house, because she keeps talking about it. And I fear that's gonna be a real life, like a real, like, true crime case in the making. Monkey Biz, Merry Christmas to you as well. I know, the girls will be here next week, as long as the roads are okay. The girls were texting Mark, I guess, today.
Yeah, I want to make sure what day I was coming.
What day are you coming? MGL and Nick Cannon. Ew, Nick Carter, I think you mean. Yo, she brags about sleeping with, I think, both of the Carter brothers, which is nothing to brag about. And yeah, again, I don't care. I believe one of them was a minor. She brags about that too, which is totally fucked up, because if that was a dude, like, yeah, I banged Mandy Moore. She was a minor and I was in my 20s. No dude would be allowed to come online and say that. But she's allowed to say it. Your grandson is due on the 23rd? Oh, that's awesome, Vexing. Congrats. I didn't buy his coffin. I ordered it. Somebody else, other people paid for it. I did not pay for it. I just got in contact, sent the pictures that the family wanted on it. I basically played middleman, got everything to Billy for her to approve, told them, yes, Billy approves. So now it's just going to get shipped out to the funeral home. Hey, Dad. Dad says, hey, baby girl and Mark totally believe in the psychic world. I also think that for every authentic psychic, there are probably 10,000 bogus ones. Yeah, I agree. You watch very limited amount of true crime people here on YouTube. A lot of them so became not true crime. That's something Mark's always told me, which I think that's the key, is the really good true crime channels, they don't go live. They make videos, but nobody's going to sit through a half-hour video anymore. I don't like to, unless it's like, yeah, I don't like to. Especially now these people be doing, they're in true crime and they do like 11-hour live streams and shit. When you want to go back and get information, I don't want to go through a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-hour live stream. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, because it's multiple creators almost every day doing that shit. I don't got the time for that. So when people send me specific ones and time frames to look into, yeah, I'll do that. But are you kidding me? I'd need 10 of me. She should be out on the 22nd, if not before. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, the 22nd. So Thursday, she'll be out. But since she just got in trouble for contempt of court, we can't really be discussing the case. I'm not going to be the reason she gets a contempt again. So, I can discuss it, but Billy's not going to be able to discuss it, and I'm not going to really be able to discuss anything that Billy says to me. Everything is going to have to be off record for a while until she has the rights to say more. Until this is over. You know what I mean? And that'll piss some people off, but I don't care, because which is it? You don't like how I handled the Wells, or I'm handling it completely different now and people still aren't happy. So, hey, can't win. Can't win. All right, y'all. I think I'm actually going to end this one. It's about an hour. And I just wanted to cover that one thing in this video. Well, we'll be live tomorrow. We're going to do Casey Anthony. I'm going to set that up tonight. We're going to go through, continue on. We'll do a quick recap. We did all of the deposition videos the other night, so we'll do a quick recap through the highlights of the deposition, and then we're going to have open panel, and we'll probably go through some of the jail calls as well tomorrow night. There's so much to basically re-going through that case beginning to end. 13 years later. I know, but Queen's about to be live, ain't she? Yeah, you don't. Yeah. You don't have time. Your hubby is so needy. I have a huge house to clean. Yeah, well, you can put that kind of stuff on to clean your house and listen. But even then, you're not cleaning your house for no 10, 11 hours, right? I fucking hope not. Give me 1 second, y'all. One second, buddy. All right, y'all. My son just called me. He got himself a little kitty, so I'm gonna video call with him. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I love y'all, and we'll talk tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys.